Who the hell is this chick? Who's this chick? You heard of her before?
No, I haven't.
I never heard of her until a week ago. Who is she? I had to look her up because I didn't know who she was. And I thought, well, surely someone who has established themselves as this keeper of the flame, as someone who has established themselves as the definer of what is or is not conservatism, surely this person with they have mondo expertise and they've been in the trench and they've got the bruises and scars to prove it, right? So I went in and I looked and I just tried to see what her background was. And beyond from having her lips overdrawn so she could repeatedly appear on talking cable news as a talking head for a particular issue, this chick has not been in any sort of battle, nor has she ever been on the front line in anything ever. So you can back up, Miss, I don't know what her name is, Kayleigh, I don't know, back up. Stay in your lane. Because number one, Ben and a number of other people have been out there on the front line since 2008, since before the election. There were people out there pushing back against George W. Bush's big government. I was one of them. There were people who went after John McCain. I did not like John McCain. I did not support John McCain. And it took him putting Palin as VP as part of his ticket to even get me to come around to reconsider him. That's number two. Number three, we also did not support Mitt Romney. I definitely did not support Mitt Romney to the point where I was in fights daily with people about this. And even more to that, I was there in the streets, and so were these other individuals that she's criticizing. We were there doing the phone banking. We were there going door to door. We were there going to different cities and different towns and fundraising and doing all of this stuff. Where was this chick? How dare you? Where was this chick? We have enough of these dilly barhead, bleach blonde people out there shrieking about, well, if you're not conservative, if you're not this. I'm sorry, where the hell were you several years ago? Seriously, let's have this conversation. Where were you several years ago? Because I surely didn't see you out there to my right or my left. I didn't see you out there when we had people straight coming up to our front door. I didn't see you out there when we were putting our names on it. We were putting our names on our opposition and we were getting blasted. And baby cakes, this was more than just going on television and flashing them pearly whites and your flat-chested, red dress, oversprayed, bleach blonde hair while you sit here and you preach all this stuff about who is or isn't a conservative. You like Trump? Let me act like him for a minute, all right? I bet you love me now. Done with this crap. Who do you think you are? You didn't do the heavy lifting. These people didn't do the heavy lifting. And they want to sit here and they want to act like they can define what is or isn't conservative. I haven't even gone so far, even anywhere close to saying if you don't support who I like, then you're not a conservative. I've never said that about anybody. And it doesn't give her the right to do it either. Don't sit here and preach to me about manners. That's out the window. I didn't say anybody had blood coming out of their wherever, so you can forgive me over that, I think. Right? I didn't say anybody was involved in the JFK assassination, right? Kane, I think I think I'm probably given some grace on that one, right?
Right.
Where these people think they were at. I've been out here. Ben's been out here. A number of these people have been out here. We got records showing where we were at. Where were you? Oh, you think that just fighting is what? Just going on TV and talking for a couple of seconds, that's it? You think that is gone, done enough? Where was this chick in Mississippi in the fight against Thad Cochran? Where was this chick in Kentucky in the fight against Mitch McConnell on behalf of Matt Bevin? Let me take you back even more. Where was this chick back in New York 23 against Didi Skozafava? That was my first battle, by the way. Google it.